GG. Whew. Yeah, I only had 1 for 8 fill. Nice. Because I rushed. That was kind of stupid. But I'm glad I beat it in 1 day actually. 1 day of grinding Unnerfed downstar. No way, this is high terrifying. Probably I'd say it's my second hardest, harder than TOI, because it is pretty punishing. Just like TOI, sort of same style. Also, I have the chat thingy, so maybe some more people said GG's, but I can't see them. Yeah, 1 day grind, really nice. Let me share this with my friends. Wait, I didn't take a screenshot. I'll take a screenshot now. Whew. I didn't record anything, just because I don't want to lag. I can show my strats on some parts, which made the first few floors consistent, somewhat consistent. I don't know if I'll make this just a simple video. I had like loads of SC completion this month, but most of them I want to put in one large video. I also beat like another terri this month. SOPC. Also a bit overrated in difficulty. 3.5 hours, or actually since round up to 4 hours. Ooh, I actually got a bit nervous on the second half. Not even the first half, too much. But nice. I actually didn't expect to fluke it, just because for for 7 to for 9 are super punishing. But the gameplay isn't actually much harder than normal tower. And the for 10 ladder section is like, it survives as short as the in-game Thanos tower. Actually, never mind, Thanos tower got removed from EToH. So they don't even have that version to be played until they release the Nostalgia Zone or something. Classic Vault of Recollection, or whatever. Ooh, I'm gonna show the strats now, I guess. Alright, also I got 100 hours total, which gives 3 private servers and TP 2 towers and practice, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's rated 10.75, but I don't think it's 10.75. Can't speak. Okay, floor 1, you cannot get back up. It's all insta-kills if you fail. My route is to go that button first. This jump seems impossible, but there's a hidden platform here. Not here though. I get that one first, and that one, and then that one. Then floor 2 people say it's like really hard, which it is. But with the right amount of strats, I think it's doable. Jump on the second ones, then just jump, then hold Obby on the conveyor, and then this one swing forwards. That gives you the distance you need to get to the next platform. But be sure to like wait a bit to actually see if your platform is like going away, like going towards it. I mean, so long jumps. Then you can skip this, which I did not do by the way, but I have no proof, but I just say it to myself. You can wall up this. I did this wall 2 times in 2 runs, and only skipped the monsters because I didn't feel like redoing that. This wall is too thick, so you cannot like clip through it to skip the backtracking parts, and you cannot click back inside floor 1 since, I mean, it's insects. I healed there, but you can heal like here if you want. I don't know about this, but this platform used to be a wall hop, I think. They just nerfed that some days ago. So just make your way back. And then I jump to this one. Then your platform should be more aligned so you can just rush through them. Then this conveyor. Okay, this conveyor sucks. Because, no, not this, but this section sucks. So if we're here, let me just... Then you want to be really careful because you want to stay in the middle to not wobble it too much. First time I got to this part, this thing went crazy and I just fell down straight instantly. But it should be manageable. Then I climb down, S, and then just flick down. Okay, you can argue that I did not do it this fully legit because what is this platform? You can just jump here, which I did. But you can just jump down here, just walk down this. Do we head there? Okay, if you consider that just doing this unlegit, then I don't know what to tell you. But in my opinion, this is like a nothing burger. Okay, then this. I mean, it's not even the hardest part of the floor, it's just convenient. Okay. Also, this shovers like sync to the music somehow. Maybe not. Just wait until it's like that. Then jump and do that. I thought this header was like that, and I've managed to land on there. I think that was my winning run actually. Yeah. But be careful on that header. Okay, this speed part kind of sucks. It's all one stud. And when I'm here, this strat works most of the time. I never failed it in a real run, but in practice I failed it. You want to climb the second one and just hold space. I'll show it again. When here, go like near the end. Just hold space, then you'll be able to jump off the end. Don't do this header there, the header there sucks. Okay, then some tight ropes, really thin tight ropes, with some holes in them. This doesn't have a hole in it, this one has 2 holes. I had so many dumb fails, because I rushed a bit. Although, like, every time I failed this, I never failed in the Insicle actually, that's super lucky. My first run, I got to floor 8. Also I failed in this main run, these dive flicks, or shot flicks. Okay, this lodge, I saw someone who will beat this. He has like a second fixture of this, Jar of Jam. He like used 60 to get height. Then when you're like, you want to get more height, but luckily you can like climb down here if you want, or if you can. So you want to have your arms, or like your shoulder height, stick out of the platform. You can also lag and jump it, but that's unlegit in my opinion. So I always did this. Yeah, like that. And then you hold W and A, then face leftwards while holding W and A. You're gonna go pretty fast, but you can just stop holding W and A. You won't fall off. Just manage to land on here. And then I go back to 1 for the 4 because of these things that these are kind of scary. Luckily enough, failed them. And they're pretty scary. Then just walk here, and you can line on this side rope because it's fairly invisible. At least it's unlineable, otherwise that would be kind of stupid. Then there's dots crossing, but yeah, there's no teleporter here. You have to climb this tightrope. Then once you're here, flip or clip actually. Okay, I don't know if it's an edit. No, it's not edit. Okay, that's good to know because I never fell here luckily. First time I got here, I go bend this path, but that's way too risky in my opinion. So just this high jump. Okay, that might be arguably legit. But I wasn't gonna expect to actually beat this now. I just wanted to go a bit further, like go to Elite for 4, which I fluked the first time I got there without having a consistent, somewhat strat. And also I did this high jump when on my winning run, so that might be a bit too cheesy. Even though the raps are really simple, that might be a bit too cheesy. Although I do have something else to say later on. Just do these raps. Then you're gonna go to goals, which I also test if it's netted or not. Also be careful. You can get teleported really suddenly. I don't know why. Just hold tab W. Okay. Let me test this. It's not netted. I don't think so. Maybe it's not in this part. Maybe it's this part netted. No, okay. Goals isn't netted as well. But this is really easy. The hard part is just these few jumps, and you just have to do this. Walking simulator. Then once you're here, I have a strat that I found out. Tap or hold W and A, then you can help without risking to fall. W and A, that works really well. Okay, these spinners are the same as Thanos Tower, except you don't want to fall, because otherwise you lose way more precious progress. The spinning wall kind of sucks. I always just flick it. Kind of risky. Oh, I'm so laggy. One time I like flicked and I almost walked off because it was spinning along with it, and I flicked, like landed like there, and I had to like walk to not fall off. I think that happened twice in my winning run. Because I felt the part after this, so it's just pretty scary. Then these spinners. Okay, climb the lowest one or the second lowest one, then go to the middle and do some headers. Okay, there's 2 ways that I've seen people do this. One is to climb on the one-stud part of that ladder part, which I did in my first run, but I didn't find it consistent in practice afterwards. Okay, I messed up. You're supposed to go on the other side. Or the other method is to just go on those spinners, but it's annoying because of this blocking your head jump. Like this is the strat I used in my ring run, not the ring run, first run that I got to this part, which I'd say it's RNG or inconsistent, more like that. I'll try it once again. It is really risky. I would not recommend doing that. And I feel this part like twice in my running run, not this part. I think, like just that other part. Okay, so what I did, face downwards so you can see when you can jump or not. So now I can't jump. I can, but it's not near the thing. I can't. It's just waiting. Nothing more than that. But now I can. It's like a good cycle, like that. That's what you want. And then you can just jump way easily to this part, not the ladder. Ladder is fake. Don't just trust the ladder. Also, I think the first half is like made by what's her name then? Now her name. I saw in the portal hint. Juke agrees to change the name to something else. I forgot. I mean, whatever. This part, it's just some patience. Now I can't. Let me just show it once again. Can't jump. Nope, missed it. Then now I can. It's kind of hard because this spins really fast as well, so that does kind of mess up. Then I'll show how to get on top of here, because I didn't do that. Actually, I did it, but just once more. After this, I'd say you reach a net. This spins quickly. Then you can go backwards, backside to like click this, but I just went here. Here's not netted again. Just go a bit on the back side, do some headers. You can like align a key. And here, what I did, some guys I saw like climb on that really thin wedge, but I just jumped to here like that. Then do this. I don't know if your head's gonna get hit. I don't think so. This is like a bit buffed because it's sticking out by one stud. So be careful to not hit that. Then you can like walk across this and do one wall hop. Why are there so many parts? I don't know. You can just do that. And these jumps are a bit hard, like a bit long. So don't fill these. Okay, then there's some tightrope spam with some gaps between them. Okay, this is a bit important. So once you're here, you can. I don't know why that's there. You don't even have to go to that one. Glide across this, but be careful. This part above you is an insta kill, so I have my gold mode on. So if you just jump, maybe it's a bit quiet, but that's an insta kill. So to not risk like hitting an insta kill where you're like jumping to this platform, I just jumped from here to here. Since like hooking a wall while you're jumping sometimes gives you like a jump boost. So this type is a bit thinner than the other ones, but it is manageable. There's no gaps as well. There's some sort of easy wraps. Outside, which is like the same in Thanos Tower. Then you have to do a wall hop, which is only the frame. Thanos is like a bit more lenient, but still not super hard. Then tower crossing. A EToH crossing for 9. It's just healing simulator. There's no danger here. It's just like healing like 4 or 5 times. So also the path, if you don't know, why not? Because I'm gonna show how to safely get this done as well. Because the only part that's dangerous is the end. So yeah, I had to redo this like 4 times in my bring run, because I failed the next part 3 times or something. Okay, when you're here, just tap W. You're gonna land, like get teleported really soon. Yeah, I can get teleported on my 1 step. And if you fail here, you get teleported here. I didn't know that until I failed for 9 tower crossing. So this is like one of the few crossings that they actually netted. It's just not for 9 before they nerfed it in EToH. This jump, I don't like this jump. I thought it was one time. I go on 60. Then I tap the thing once to get a jump boost, height boost. I used the same strat in JToH for 9 last jump. Yeah, it's like a bit finicky. Okay, I don't know why that's. Or I could just do this normally, I guess. Okay, I don't like this jump. It sucks. It's a high jump thingy. I like the only thing once, and it's netted. Otherwise, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have won, to be honest, if this was not teleport netted. Because in my first run today, I actually just fluked it, but in rain run I actually did not fluke this. So that's kinda scary. Okay, let's show it one more time. Okay. Then you can like a jump, just jump here, but it's like super simple, and like why would you do that? I didn't even do that in my winning run, just because how simple that is. not in the floors before. Okay, don't rush. Because I didn't expect to get this far. Okay, that's kind of an excuse. Okay, be careful though, because you can still fall here, I think. Yeah, you can fall like that, like there. But for 10, it's not netted, I think. Unless you like touch. Yeah, if you touch the frame when you're falling, then you might get teleported. But if not, then you're cooked. Let me just double test that. If you're not outside the frame. Yeah, like inside, I mean. It's just not for 10. Except that. Okay, that was not intended. Except these generators. I mean, this is just for 10. How most people know it. Okay, be careful. In EToH, they nerfed this generator to be more wide, I think. Kinda lame. People say ToH is intense now. But I go here and here. There you might get stuck here. Just wiggle out and then just do that. Step super lightly because you can get teleported back to floor 7. Okay, jump boost. I tried to like find some cheeses with the jump boost, like jump to there, but I don't know, I don't think that works. Like if you land here, you just can't get removed. The timer is infinite, so if you somehow keep your jump boost, then this becomes pretty free. But I didn't find any cheeses, sadly. For this jump, I just go first person, then I know exactly where to land, somewhat. Then I saw someone, like Java Jam, he went down here, to this part. Oh, okay, my jump bar got moved. But you can just jump to here, like, I thought it was the intended path. Okay, so guys don't touch this platform, just the jump remover. Okay, I filled this part in my ring run once, not this part, but I got teleported and I walked off. I thought I was done for, but no, it teleports here as well. You have to redo a lot of stuff, but it is netted. That's good to know. Although is this part netted? When it's netted, like below this part, I guess. So how far can you actually get back up? Oh, you can actually get up. Wait, actually, can you? Oh, if you just fall on these platforms, you can just get back up without having to really do floor 6 and the tower crossings on 7. Yeah. GG to them, I guess. This is the store for 10. You just have to go here. I don't know the exact routing, not the best optimal routing, just go whatever. Be careful on the ropes above you if you hit your head. Okay, we're here, tap lightly and just stand still. This is a fake, just jump to here. Jump down here, get up here, do this part. This part is invisible. The gap in the corners can collect falls? Wait, no, it's not. Okay, never mind. I thought it was can collect falls, but I guess I don't know. Then jump on here, jump on here. There's something in the middle here. I think it's all can collect through, like this entire path, not one jump. This might be just be one jump. Oh, actually, no. Oh, okay. But I always just jump in the middle because I see those platforms at least. Okay, they're all just paths. You get to jump. Then in my first one, I skipped. I just jumped to here. Jump to here, jump to here, jump to here, and you can just jump to that. That's the end if you touch that. But in my brain run, and this is my, I guess, reasoning to why I'd say I'd beat this fully legit, is I went this way. You can just skip to here, but I didn't do that. I just went here, went here, went here, went here, did this, did these wraps, which if you skip those, then these wraps are a bit difficult, I'd say. So I didn't skip that. Then there's thin stats. On another section, I guess. Once you're here, you have to jump down to here. Then I did this part, and then you're here. And also did it because I didn't want to get a risk of being kicked. Okay, just jump to here. This part is an easy kill. So do not fall here. I filled it once because I filled it for 8. That's my first run today. Not first run, but like first actual far run. So don't fill that. Luckily, it's not too much on this floor that you have to do. My strat is face this side, face the other direction, and then just jump like that. That's how I do it. It seems pretty safe. Okay. Then this wrap is quickly wrap. Kinda scary. This jump is kinda long. Climb it or not, but the gap at the end is kinda scary. This wrap I almost failed in my first one like that, I guess. Then you're for 8. But you have to do a somewhat tight wall hop, 4 of them, because your vision gets blocked because of the wall and the cubic spinners. It's kind of annoying, but it's just a wall hop, so if you're good at those, you'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna disable my gold mode because this is really kill brick heavy. I died to kill bricks, pretty much. My first one. You can heal here, so heal. Okay, just do these wraps. It's not that hard, but you have to go a bit quickly. So I'll show it as well, just to see how it is. So you can't actually be slow. Wait, actually, is there a seeing spot here? No, there's not. So I'm gonna retry. I think I got like 15 HP at the lowest, just because how fast it was. When my first time here, I panicked right around here. I failed the jump, my ring run. Ring run, first run. Then just do 3x2 editor or wrap around. Like, yeah, 15 HP. So this, you have to actually hurry up. I did like multiple screenshots. I think I'll show the screenshots in this video as well. I almost failed this desert wrap to the left just because I was a bit scared or nervous. You can heal on this part, so I did that. For 8, it's kind of scary. It's not hard, but it's punishing and has loads of kill bricks. It also looks scary. I don't know why the music is gone. Let me just go back. Okay. Right. Oh, is this because I'm muted? Why is the music gone? Bruh. Okay, it should be fine now. Okay. Because the music is like kinda nerve-wracking as well. This is like same as dot storm jump, but for 9 jump, but it's really simple. I didn't even use the strat. Should you do that? Okay, this is not super hard. Maybe this one is this jump. I did this and just basically had to climb it. Same with this. Oh, same with that, but also like that. Okay, this is a bit scary. This is like a bit different than Thanos Tower. You have to land on these parts. I rotated like this, and then face like that, just to make sure I don't fall. And then you jump like that. Jump like this, jump like that. I was like, you have to really be healing a lot on each later force. That sucks. I just watched like some YouTube videos too while I waited to heal. Some gameplay. I don't think I'll show everything. This is definitely a accidentally didn't have gold mode enabled. I forgot to enable it when I wanted to showcase that it was an easy kill, which it is. You can see that. It is pretty easy though. Just the first jump, don't hit your head on that. So be careful to climb it. There's a hidden simulator. Okay, this jump. This is like a bit different than in Thanos Tower. I kind of stole Jar of Jam strat because he has raw footage of him doing this. So you cannot like jump from down here to back up here, and that's like that doesn't work. Like you cannot slip like that. You have to stand on this part, then like this. I actually couldn't figure this out myself. So when you're like near the edge, he like went a bit like sideways, then you just grab it. It's a really long jump, a tall, high jump. Yeah, like that. At least you can save yourself somewhat, but you don't want to do that again, do you? So, like really on the edge. Maybe I can go sideways. I think I did like this orientation, 45 degrees to the left. Okay, I guess just try to not fail this. I even figured out, like initially, try to do this, which, yeah, it's like a bit inconsistent. So I did not like having some inconsistent parts this far into your tower. Like that. Just do this. We should use alignment keys. This is just a long jump. It's not that hard. You can climb stuff down, but I don't need to. Okay, this bulb is more bulbs. If you feel this bulb, like, also be careful to climb this, because there's a bit. It's not like there's a platform here. You have to actually get on this platform. You can somewhat save yourself. Okay, just. Okay, it is possible to save yourself on this part. You have to just go sideways if you feel. So maybe just do 60 and no, that's way too risky. So if you feel, just try to align like that so your foot touches it. Otherwise you'll just fall like that. That's how you can save yourself. Luckily I never had to because I've looked from my last personal best. So yeah. Be sure to be at full HP when you're here. These flicks are pretty long. I always just don't rush. At least you can someone save yourself from here. Let me try to get this done. Okay, I've looked all for 9 on first try and stuff. Be sure to climb on this try so you can actually get more distance. And same for this one. Just be sure. You don't have to do that on this flick. For now, it has just some. I think I'll try to do this just for now, just to demonstrate. Has some punishing parts. Also, I think they fixed an issue that since at least Jar of Jam beat it when this got released first day. Although those things are a bit scary, but luckily I didn't fill them. Same with this, be careful that you hit your head. Like when you like walk beneath this, I think, or like the second part with the tin studs. When you walk, you take damage, so that means you have to heal a lot. Okay, when I was here, I healed up this spot to like around 60 or 70 HP just to be safe, to not die from curl bricks. Like the part underneath that chute, if you can see it. There's some tin stud walking sections, like just some tightrope walking section, whatever. And in Java Jan's video, he took damage when he was walking in it. Maybe because it was like a bit too high somehow, but I didn't take damage, so that's really nice. So you don't have to heal every time, because you don't have a limited amount of time. He had like 10 seconds left, or like 5 seconds left when he got to floor 10. Okay, I'm already past 60 or 70 HP. Just jump on here. Okay. The stud is on the second last part. You can just hold D because you won't fall off in this gap if you're sideways. Okay, soft lock soon, which is also of course instant kill. Although gameplay is like not super hard as well, so that's nice. Don't overshoot. I thought I failed to get into the gap in my running run to be honest, but luckily I didn't. Okay, this is a bit scary. It's a really thin stud. And then like that. Okay. Then it should be fine. Because they nerfed, you don't take damage when walking beneath this section. Just don't fail, otherwise you might have to heal up more than you want. Okay, like this. You walk here, you don't take damage, but in this video he did, so that's kinda that's in our favor. So I guess this is way easier than yeah, this is way easier now. You can also use alignment, but you can also like use ghost mode, so like slip past the corners without having to align or something like that. Okay, it's not so hard, but there is an instant kill beneath you, so don't fail. Once you're at the end, just jump here and then climb back up. So like I did for 9, legit. While recording here, not in the real world. I didn't record anything except for last jump. Just didn't want to lag. So yeah, okay. I have a code. I think I've pasted it like that. That's my code. I just made that myself. So the first number is the column, I guess. Yeah, okay, I meant a bit swap, but the first row is like the column. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but the first jump is like a bit, it's the hardest I think. It's just here. You have to do that. You also climb it, but climbing a corner is a bit risky, so I just shift at the end. Then 8, 3, 8, 3, 0. Okay, the rest of the jumps are not super hard. 6, 4, 6, 4. That's just here. 6, 4. Just make sure. 4, 6. That's 4, 6. Okay, that's another sideways jump, but this seems way easier than the first jump. 5, 8. 7, 9. 8, 11. That's the second last row. Okay, these jumps are not so hard. And okay, also by the way, the rest are calculate falls. You also like check if you want, but that takes a while. Invisible. Okay, this jump, I actually didn't know how to do that in an all jump when I all jumped is like when it released. But there's a invisible, not invisible, semi-invisible, transparent platform here. I don't know why they decided to do this, but okay. Then you can jump, like just walk to here. That's this platform 11, 12, and then 13, 12. It's just this one as well. Then the rest of the gameplay is pretty feasible, or like feasible. I don't know, just not super hard. But it's a bit nerve-wracking because you're so far. Flick. And then you can already just do this. Then I did a header thingy, just because it's safer for me. Then there's header here. Be careful. Then the ladder section. I went this way, not the other side. You don't even have to flick here, which I did in my run, but you have to flick to get on this part. Then be careful if you're like not on that. Luckily I did this first try. I can getting on top of this wall. Then the 7 stud thingy, which isn't super hard, you don't even need to strat too much, maybe. Then I record from here, and then 1. But I got kicked, so that's nice. There are some strats if you really want to be careful on this, like doing that. This strat which helps for longer stick out, but I guess also works with this. But I didn't just want to risk too much, it's not that 7 still isn't that hard. And you can also like climb this. It's not super hard. If you're best here, I don't think you're gonna worry about these. Like for 10 it's like one of the easiest floors I think. Like the hardest floor. Not including the tower rushes aren't super hard, I guess. They are a bit punishing, but they're just filler mostly. For 1 is okay, let me just rate them, I guess. For 1's maybe like around mid extreme, I guess. It's just for 1. For 2 is definitely Terry or Kata. Okay, maybe because of these, I say it's like maybe like around the difficulty of 460 or GF. Maybe it's just a bit, might be a bit too much. I say like peak terrifying, I guess, because my strats that make this a bit more consistent. I'd say this is peak terrifying. For 3 is relatively simple except for the launch, which you have to do a bit of setup for. I guess I include the tower rush in the same floors. So this including dots. Maybe like peak extreme just because I know how to do this launch. Peak extreme, it's just this one launch. Maybe that's a bit too much. But it's a pretty interesting launch. Including that, okay, more like high extreme then. Why not? I guess say I can maybe like low extreme. Whatever, I don't know, it's extreme I guess. For 4 is a bit. Yeah, for 4 is definitely a bit more annoying because of these spinners, especially this part. I said for 4 is terrifying as well. I'll just say terrifying without like the actual like sub difficulties. Like difficulty I mean, whatever. For 5 also extreme is some helps and somewhat tight jumps over non-net parts as well. And these jumps are like long as well. Meh. For 6, I'd say for 6, just the for 6 gameplay, it's probably insane. Outside scary, I guess. It's not so hard. It's not harder than Thanos now, I think. Yeah, for 6 is probably insane. That's probably the easiest so far. Also, the last 5 floors are made by Seal, I think. Seal Zulski. Then I will help to here. Okay, this is where for 7 starts. Then you get teleported to IE, which is filler. Then you get teleported to 9 and 10 of dots, which are probably insane difficulty. Which just because it's the Unnerfed version. And you can't save yourself on your for 10. I think you can. You can definitely do that. You just touch the frame. But if you don't know that, then tough luck. After that, you get teleported to TOSP, which is also pretty simple. Except I don't know. Okay, let me test. Do you get teleported here? I actually didn't test that. Oh, you do. Okay, so you all get teleported to the land of 4-6. Wait, this is after Thor, no, I think. Wait, no. Okay, actually, they're all part of 4-7 anyways. So you have to IE, TOSP, Thor, Dots, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit lot. That's kind of a lot, but it's the last parts of Star Crossing. Including those, I think for 7, including the inside parts. This part, I think this is definitely extreme or terrifying. I don't know. Maybe terrifying because of the length and the punishment. Sure, I guess. For 8, I'd say it's also between extreme and terrifying. It might be a bit biased because I failed here, but also because this part you have to go quick. This intersection. The person isn't the hard, it's just the Cobrix and the punishment if you fail. That's the annoying part, and it's also pretty long. So maybe I'd say like big extreme, because it's not that hard. Okay, maybe say like low terrifying, whatever. Then this part. Okay, I don't know where to include this. I guess this is for 9, the wall. For 9 also is extreme to terrifying. I don't know. Maybe definitely after this nerf, it's extreme. I think the jumps are doable. There's no like difficulty spikes. I think. Yeah, definitely after the nerf, you don't have to worry about the time too much. And this gameplay is easy, same as this. then you have loads of time left. For 10. For 10 is probably insane, just because this isn't that hard except for first jump here. Just try to do again. I jumped really late for some reason. Because I wasn't Obby for a while. Yeah, for 10 is probably insane, just because the length is really short and the jumps are not super hard. Also, you can't like cheese the last few jumps, I think, unless you know how to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 7, I think. 16 is that like a jump? No, it's not even that hard. Okay. Verdict. Second hardest, harder than TOI with cheeses, because I didn't cheese anything here. To be honest, not that much. Just like one or two high jumps in dots crossing. That doesn't invalidate my entire run, I hope. I did like put semi-legit on my TOEI completion because I've skipped 2 jumps there. But here I'd say, okay, just gonna be a bit more lenient from now on. I didn't actually expect to win, because I don't know why. It's this part, the second half is really long. I think I expect to win. Second time I passed for 3, I wasn't gonna win. But, okay, anyways, verdict. Definitely overrated. People say it's extreme. Okay, I actually can't really tell. No, I don't think it's extreme because of the weird amount of stats. What am I saying? Just because how weird this star is. Maybe it's like my skill set, this sort of classic type skill set. Maybe not. I think I already the same difficulty as how SCLP put it at, or something like that. 10.39, low mid terrifying. Yeah. So if you want to do this, I share my strats in this video. Maybe I should just say in the beginning, but I don't know. I'm gonna go now. I think I'll try to upload this at the same time. It's already almost 1 AM. Okay, that's not good. Yeah. I'm gonna exit this star now, because now it's like gonna be, the time's gonna be way higher. Now it's gonna be around up to 4.5 hours, but I spent 20 minutes talking this, so I'll count that. It's 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. Okay. I don't have anything else planned for the year. I was trying to do Dark Augmented Mystery in EToH, but I don't know, that's gonna take probably like a couple more, like at least a week of planning. I don't really have the motivation to do that, especially for like not a new artist. But I still want to do it on like maybe next year, I guess. Alright, goodbye. Subscribe if you want. Join Discord to talk, I guess. Okay, I'm done.